Megan Bird, 2 Carlson Road.
Okay, Megan.
I had no idea what I was going to say except that I was here in support of returning any funds, as the mayor suggested that this town council would do if this should be the case, that we would have extra funds. Back in March, that was brought up, and I fully expect everybody on this town council will support that. Until I heard some comments by one of the town council members trying to twist what our Tom O'Brien had said. He did not say this town council made cuts lower than the other budget. He said they made cuts to proposed Board of Ed budgets. Our members of our Board of Ed work tirelessly to put together a budget that is both fiscally responsible and also serves the needs of our community. And every year, this town council cuts that budget before it goes to Board of Finance. Yes, you're correct, it's before it goes to Board of Finance, but they cut that budget. The town council cuts that proposed budget. That's it. Goes to Board of Finance, they put a little bit back. Yay, that's great, they put a little bit back. You know what? If you really don't want to take the hate for cutting the budget, don't do it. Let the town vote on the budget that the Board of Ed put through and adopted. If the town fails it, the town fails it. But if they approve it, it tells you exactly where we stand. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Michelle Stawaz, 24 Red Cedar Drive. I would like to comment about the transfer to the education budget of the additional $433,000+ in state awarded education cost sharing funds. This amount is the difference between what the town originally expected to receive and what it was actually awarded to New Milford by the state a few weeks ago. In the March 7th, 2019 Town Council meeting, during which the council members discussed the town and education budgets, Councilman Symansky stated that if the ECS monies are not reduced by the state, then those monies will then be used by the BOE via a transfer from the town. That's on the YouTube video. As parents, we try to teach our kids about honesty, fairness, and ethics by modeling behavior that exemplifies these concepts. We only make promises that we intend to keep, and when the time comes to make good on a promise, we keep it, even if it has become difficult to do so. To not keep our promises is to teach children not to trust adults, and further to teach them that being untruthful is okay. This money was awarded to the town by the state for the purpose of educating New Milford students. The time has come for you to keep your promise and transfer the totality of the ECS monies to the education budget. To not do so is unfair and disingenuous. Be the role models of fairness and truthfulness that the children of New Milford deserve. Transfer the ECS funds to the BOE, please. Thank you.
Ms. Francis.
I love everything you all said. The band, students, school, one of my favorite times of my life, and I appreciate you all come out to all these meetings, and I understand how heart-wrenching it is if you're thinking of your child losing something that they truly enjoy. I guess I have to say I have a slight disappointment, although I guess I should be used to it after sitting up here for a while, that you didn't think we would do, as a council, what we said we would do when we made the statement that if we got the money back, we would turn it over to you. And, you know, I could say I personally am disappointed. I can't speak for everyone else, but I hope that you see that we are, as one person who spoke tonight said, that we do believe in being truthful, and now talk to your governor and get him to sign the bill.
Yeah, so just so everyone's
Yes.
aware, so they're running a surplus of approximately 300,000, Anthony said. Give or take, there's then an audit process where the auditors get paid all this money, they look at every dollar and cent, and they say your real balance is 302,000. So we already made a motion to give the Board of Ed, say, 200,000 of that surplus, which by law falls to the unassigned fund balance of the general fund of the town, but they historically come to us and say,
That's
can we put
correct.
your surplus in capital reserve? I don't believe we've ever denied that request to put it in capital reserve. So what we're trying to do is being creative in saying, listen, you're gonna have a $200,000 surplus. Instead of putting that in capital reserve this year, we're gonna tell you, you can use that for your operating. But hold on, but technically,
You're guaranteeing them a
Megan,
revenue line, right?
please, I have the floor, stop. So what happens is tomorrow night, by law, they have to make the $600,000 in cuts. But they do that with the understanding that tonight, we approved a supplemental appropriation of an additional $200,000 that at some point in the budget year, they can use for their use beyond what was budgeted.
Well, what don't you understand?
I'm
when it's
speaking
cut
with
program,
Sharon.
that
Stop.
can't just be put
Stop.
back in.
Stop.
Just, respectfully, what that means, and thank you for trying to restore our band funds, that does nothing for us. Our season starts in August.
Exactly.
Oh, no, correct, so
So how,
that,
they've got, I don't envy them tomorrow night.
no,
trying to
so,
figure
so
that
what
out.
this, so just to be clear again, they're cutting tomorrow night, however, they know they're gonna have that money throughout the year, so it's fluid. I mean, if you look at the budget position in operations, it changes every year. Sometimes there's some in certified salary after, and it gets transferred
I
throughout the
got
year.
it. I got it.